Hello people, today I have with us the Base Jabber Type 89, and this is from the high-grade Universal Sentry series. This one in particular is from Gundam Unicorn, although it was used much further back than just the Gundam Unicorn era. If I recall correctly, this one was originally put out in the Char's Counterattack movie to transport the Jagans, which is kind of why I wanted one, because I have a lot of Jagans. I'm probably going to get another. They are simple and easy to build and very fun to put together, so that is something that I like, as you guys well know. It comes with some really large fuel tanks, which are ejectable, so you just kind of pull these off like so, and then you have that basic frame which allows you to mount your Jagan or Jesta onto. They do have handles here so that your mobile suit can hold onto, and then some adjustable slides which their feet would fit into. And of course it doesn't want to cooperate with me, but they do move forward so that you can put those in properly. They also come on the bottom, so if you wanted to put that on this way, you are capable of doing so. Of course, you can't do that with the fuel tanks in the way, so what you do is instead of the fuel tanks, you'll add a couple more of these handlebars. Of course, now it doesn't want to work for me. There you go, there's one. And the other. And so now we have, I put them backwards, but whatever. Now we have the ability to dock a couple more, or at least one more. Now we have the ability to dock another mobile suit here. And I put them on backwards again. So I'm one of those guys today. Don't mind me. Apparently it's too early for me. So what we want to do, apparently, is stick them in this way so that this goes in that way. There we go, like so. The other thing this includes is some mounts. Now, of course, this one will be upside down, so what you do is you actually put this set here. And this mount allows you to put an action base as well as a mobile suit. And this one here allows you to mount just the mobile suit. So I will go ahead and grab a couple of my Jagans and we'll see how that works. Alright, and with the two Jagans on one of those cheap stands, the cheap stand is failing, by the way, as you can see. And here is one on the top, one on the bottom. He's not wearing his shield, but he is ready to rock. And this thing is easily capable of carrying them to their destination at a higher speed than they might have otherwise. So it's pretty cool to see. Definitely does what it's supposed to do. And with just one of them, of course, you can extend the range and theoretically speed with the giant fuel tanks. With those big motors in the back, it's just a really cool looking thing. I really like it with the two of them. And they actually are pretty capable of staying on there on their own. But that stand does help them stay together if you want them in an awkward position. I really like this. It's a stupid concept, just a big bed with big thrusters. But, it's cool, too. It's, I wouldn't want to drive it. But yeah, no, it's a really cool thing. I like it a lot. So that's the Type 89 in function, in form. It is a very, very simple kit and very fun to play with, at least in my opinion. Apparently, I got this one stuck in here. That's trouble because I wanted to put the fuel tanks back on. There we go. Okay, we pull that out just like so. Definitely marked inside there with this thing. Wow. Tight squeeze. But sliding this one back in requires you to move these guys back out of the way. Nothing so tough there. Just this one here. There we go. And we got my fuel tanks back on. So he is ready to go. So this is going to be mostly compatible, of course, with the high grade, so 1/144 scale. Of course, that also means our Alto from 30-minute missions can use it. Jinrai, being very flexible, can use it as well. Doesn't look pretty, but he can get on there. Looks like our girl kits are also compatible. This one is Frame Arms Girl Architect. Quite a few of our governors will be able to fit on this thing. I think you could even put 4 if you were clever. On the top too, I mean you could also put them on the bottom. Alex Gundam almost looks at home there, and that's a surprise to me. He does extend a little bit further back than the feet guard do, so he might get hot foot syndrome, but he could work. They do also sell a full mechanics version of this one. I don't have that one. It is in 1/100 scale, so you can get a bigger one if you wanted to use it for your larger Gundams. But this is a very cool kit, and I am really happy that I have one. I want more now. Such a bad idea. Why do I always get the things that I love so much? No, this one isn't very expensive either. I think it was on the higher end of $18, probably $18.99, maybe it was $20. I don't remember, but I did buy it with a couple other things. It was one that I had to get because it is just a really cool unit for just transportation, simple things like that, and that is always something that I really enjoy in model kit series. I like background and support kind of stuff, so definitely one that I had to pick up. But I don't want to spend too much time on such a simple thing. Was it great? I think so. Was it a good purchase? Again, yes. If you want to paint it up, there's a lot of room for detail. If you want to put more effort into this, that there are stickers on here, but not a lot. It was simpler to build than the booster bed, and the outcome I think is just a lot better. It looks a lot better than the booster bed for the new Gundam. So the with not a lot more work, you got quite a lot more features. And speaking of the booster bed, this one is actually compatible with the extended fuel tanks on that, so I can grab those later on and show you guys what those look like. So I'll probably make a short and link it to this. But again, not wanting to spend too much time and not just ramble like I tend to do, this is something that earns my regard. I think you guys would like it if it is something that you're interested in, just something like a background thing, something to add to your diorama, something to pose your figures on, your figures or model kits on. This does have some interesting shelf presence and adds a lot to what you have already. So without taking away from it, I think this is simple enough to just be a spotlight for your other units. All that out of the way. I think that's it for today. I will see you guys next time, or you'll see me, but more than likely you'll see my stuff. Bye-bye.